Would you like to avoid falls and feel more secure with every step in just 5 minutes a day? Today, I will show you how to achieve this with simple and effective exercises you can do at home, without the need for complicated equipment or long schedules. Hello, I'm Dr. Emma, and in this video you will discover an easy balance routine that will strengthen your legs and improve your stability. I will explain why these movements are essential to prevent falls, how to perform them correctly, and what benefits you will notice from the first weeks. Before we start, let me know in the comments where you are watching this video from so I can see how far it has reached. Imagine regaining the confidence to walk around your house or go outside without fear of tripping. That is exactly what you will achieve with these exercises. I will guide you step by step so you can do them safely and comfortably, regardless of your age or physical condition. So get comfortable, find a place with a little space, and get ready to transform your balance in just 5 minutes. Ready to begin? Now, to begin, I invite you to find a quiet place in your home where you can move without fear of bumps or trips. It can be next to a sturdy chair or a table, something you can use for support if needed. Don't worry if you haven't done anything like this before. These exercises are very simple and are designed for you to do them calmly and safely. The first thing we will do is pay attention to our posture. Stand up straight with your feet hip-width apart, arms relaxed at your sides. Feel how your weight is evenly distributed on both feet, neither too far forward nor too far back. Take a moment to notice your breath, slow and deep. This is not a race, it's your time to connect with your body. Now, when you feel ready, lift one foot off the ground just a few centimeters, maintaining your balance on the opposite leg. Don't do it quickly, lift that leg gently, as if you were brushing the air, and hold the position for 10 seconds. During that time, if you need to, lightly support yourself on the chair or table, but try not to rely on it too much. Feel the muscles in your legs activating, like small roots firmly gripping the earth. Then, lower your foot slowly and rest for a couple of seconds. Repeat this movement 5 times with your right leg and then 5 times with your left leg. Don't worry if at first you feel a little shaky. It's normal. Your body is learning to trust its ability to support itself again. Gradually, those tremors will disappear, and you will feel that confidence that will make you walk with a steady step. Next, we will do a very simple but powerful exercise, walking in a straight line, as if you were stepping on an imaginary rope. Take a step forward with one foot, placing the heel directly in front of the toes of the opposite foot. Then, move forward with the other foot, always maintaining that straight line. If you feel you need support, you can use the wall or table to steady yourself, but try to loosen up little by little. Walk back and forth 5 times. These movements not only strengthen your legs, but they send a signal to your brain that says, I am attentive, I am taking care of myself. And that, believe me, builds confidence. Stability is not just a matter of physical strength, it's also about believing in your own body and giving yourself the chance to improve little by little, day by day. Every small step is a victory, every movement is an act of love toward yourself. Finally, we end with an exercise for your balance in motion. Stand behind a chair and use the backrest for support if you want, but this is the moment to feel free and confident. Lift one foot and take the leg backward, keeping the knee straight, trying to keep the foot off the floor. Feel your glutes activating to support you. Hold the posture for 5 seconds and lower the leg gently. Switch legs and repeat 5 times on each side. When you finish, breathe deeply, move your feet gently, and take the time to savor that small achievement. It may have only been 5 minutes, but for your body, it has been a great gift. These exercises are the beginning of a path that can change the way you move and how you feel about yourself. And now imagine that, with just 5 minutes a day, you can regain the freedom to walk without fear, to enjoy every step with the confidence that your body is strong and ready. It's not magic, it's not an easy trick, it's the power of dedicating time to yourself, of caring for your well-being with patience and kindness. Imagine for a moment what would happen if you combine these 5 minutes with your daily life, if each day you gave yourself that small space to regain your balance. Where do you think you could go? The truth is that the path to a more stable and secure life starts here, right now, with you deciding to take care of every step you take. Take that first step, and you will see how, little by little, the world begins to feel like a firmer place beneath your feet. Now, we are going to introduce a movement that may seem simple, but is essential to strengthen the balance you so desire. Imagine that when you lift one leg, you are not just lifting it to stay up, but also moving it to the side, carefully, as if drawing a semicircle in the air. Start slowly, without forcing your body, and if needed, lightly support yourself on the chair to feel secure. Lift your right leg and take your foot to the side, opening it a little, then slowly return to the starting position and rest. Repeat this 5 times, always with that calm and conscious breathing that accompanies you. Then switch legs and do the same. This simple lateral opening activates muscles that we often forget but are key to keeping us steady when facing unexpected movements in our daily life. With each repetition, imagine that you are drawing a protective arch around you, strengthening not only your legs, but also your confidence to face any terrain. The most beautiful thing about this path to balance is that, although the movements are simple, each one has a deep purpose. Physically, they strengthen muscles and joints, improve coordination and proprioception, that is, your body's ability to know where it is in space. But emotionally and mentally, these exercises are a constant invitation to listen to yourself, to be gentle with yourself, and to celebrate every small progress, even on days when it feels difficult. Because the truth is that caring for yourself this way, with patience and kindness, can plant a powerful seed that nourishes day by day. If at any moment you feel tired, lose a bit of balance, or your mind wanders, it's completely normal. This is not about doing everything perfectly, but about being present, returning to that connection with your body, without rush or judgment. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to feel each step, as if it were the first time you discover the strength within you. This way, you will go further, little by little, but firmly. To conclude this little routine, I invite you to do one last movement. Stand up straight, relax your shoulders, and with both hands gently resting on the chair, lift one heel and then the other, one at a time, lowering slowly. This simple exercise helps strengthen the calves, which play a vital role in the stability of your legs and in preventing falls. Do it 5 times, following the rhythm of your breathing, noticing how each small movement generates a response in your body. Feel how energy begins to flow, how each muscle awakens, how you regain a bit more of that security that feels so distant in daily life. In those 5 minutes you just dedicated to yourself, you have created a space of care and respect that goes beyond any physical exercise. You have brought to life a practice that can transform your relationship with your own body, opening the door to a fuller, freer, and more conscious way of living. Think that every time you repeat these movements, you will not only be strengthening your legs, but also your will and your desire to move forward toward a life where walking is not a fear, but a celebration. Now I leave you with this thought. What would happen if, at the moment you feel uncertainty or insecurity when taking a step, you remember that you have already done it many times before in these exercises? That you already have within you that ability to support yourself, to lift and lower calmly, to open your arms to each new opportunity. The truth is that your body knows more than you imagine. It just needs you to trust it a little more, to keep giving it that daily time, those 5 minutes that can make the difference between doubting and moving forward with a steady step. Remember, the balance you seek is not only in your legs, it is in how you see yourself and how you are present in every moment. And that, without a doubt, is the best way to find the path to a life where every step is a conquest. Now, let's take one more step on this path of care and self-awareness that you have just begun. Imagine yourself in your favorite place, the one that offers you security and tranquility, and from there, you will start to make a movement that may seem simple, but has the magic of teaching you to fully trust your own body. First, very gently, lift your left leg, not just to raise it, but to feel every muscle that activates, every small adjustment made to keep you stable. Bring your foot forward, as if you want to touch a light that is right in front of you, then slowly return. You don't need speed or strength. The key is in the intention and the pause you give to each movement, that pause that allows you to listen to what your body is telling you. Repeat this 5 times, accompanying the movement with slow, deep breathing that connects you with your center. When you finish with the left leg, switch to the right with the same tenderness, with that calm that gradually builds a safe space within you. Now, add a small twist. As the foot moves forward, lean your torso slightly, keeping your neck long and your shoulders relaxed, as if you want to look at a horizon that is just within reach. This gesture not only strengthens your core muscles, but also tells your brain that it is capable of adapting, balancing, and responding with caution and courage to the movements of the world around you. It is normal to feel that some days the movement is firmer than others, that the mind is distracted, or that the body asks for rest, and that's okay. Part of this process is learning to be present without putting pressure on yourself, being kind to yourself in this here and now. Next, with your hands resting on the chair, extend one leg backward slowly, as if you want to caress the floor with your toes before returning to the initial position. This gesture opens your hips, activates your glutes, and helps improve the stability we all seek. As you make this movement, imagine that each muscle that stretches and strengthens is an invisible rope that holds you, that doesn't allow you to lose balance, that keeps that step you take toward life steady. Repeat 3 times with each leg and feel how that little dance of movement and stillness awakens in you a silent but powerful confidence. To close this session, let's give space to the breath, to the conscious pause that crowns all this care. Sit or stand as you prefer and place one hand on your abdomen. Inhale slowly, feeling the air reach down to your belly, then exhale gently, allowing any tension to dissolve with each outgoing breath. This connection with your breath is a reminder that balance isn't just physical. It is a state that integrates body, heart, and mind and renews itself every time you decide to be fully with yourself, here and now. Hold on to that feeling, that calm rhythm you have been cultivating, because it is the foundation for every step you take in life to have strength and direction. You might be surprised to discover that this practice, which lasts barely 5 minutes, has an effect that goes far beyond the time you dedicate to it. It is like planting a seed that, although small, holds within it the power to grow into something immense. And true balance is born from accepting your limits and, at the same time, trusting your ability to overcome them little by little. Thus, every movement you make not only strengthens your body, but also invites you to look at the future with a quiet and determined hope, knowing that within you there is an inexhaustible source of strength and resilience. Remember this feeling of being here, of giving your body the gift of time and the respect it deserves. Because when you walk tomorrow, the day after, and every day to come, you will carry with you much more than strengthened muscles or flexible joints. You will carry the certainty that every step is possible, that insecurity can transform into confidence, and that the path to a full life begins simply by stopping for a moment, to listen to yourself, observe yourself, and love yourself just as you are. That is the true achievement, and you are already on it. Now, as that gentle rhythm of your breathing settles in, I invite you to imagine for a moment what your day would be like if every step were accompanied by the same confidence you have begun to build. Not only in practice, but in your daily life, when you get out of bed, when you walk to the kitchen, or even when you stop to observe something you like. Allow yourself to notice how valuable this small act of being present, attentive to your body and sensations, without rush, without judgment, truly is. Because each of these moments of connection is an act of self-love, a support that sustains not only your physical body, but also your spirit and mood to face whatever comes. You may feel that there are still areas of your body that don't respond as well as you'd like, that perhaps some insecurities arise when attempting these exercises, and that's okay. This is not about achieving perfection or comparing yourself to anyone else. The real test is the patience you have with yourself as you progress, that respect for your own timing and for how your body is learning to become stronger, more flexible, more reliable. And although it may seem simple, this process of listening, caring, and strengthening, day after day, opens a path you might not have considered, the path toward a deeper, kinder relationship with yourself. Little by little, as you continue these small routines, a difference will begin to show, not immediately visible, perhaps, but one you will feel in every movement. That sense of balance is not only physical, it is an anchor in your emotional well-being, a place from which to face the world with renewed clarity and calm. You may be surprised to discover how, by strengthening your legs and your core, You also strengthen your mind and your desire to keep moving forward, to experiment, to open yourself to new experiences without fear. That feeling of firmness growing within you becomes an internal beacon that guides your steps, reminding you that you are prepared to walk both familiar paths and those new ones that life offers. At the end of this 5-minute journey, you will not only have invested in your bodily health, but also planted a seed of self-confidence and care that has the power to transform your everyday life. There is something deeply liberating in knowing that, without needing great challenges or complicated efforts, you can take control of your well-being through simple, consistent gestures. That said, it is crucial to remember one important thing. The practice is not about being perfect, but about being persistent, about recognizing every advance, no matter how small, and celebrating the courage it takes to start and continue this path with love and patience. Imagine for a moment arriving home after a long day, perhaps tired, but with that inner feeling of having done something for yourself, something that brings you closer to the strongest and most balanced version of yourself. That strength that is born precisely when you learn to integrate your body, your breath, and the present moment. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you will see much more than a reflection. You will see someone who is taking care of themselves, who is dignifying themselves with every small step. And that is a victory no one can take away from you because it is built from within, with respect and consistency. Do not forget that this path of balance is also a path of self-discovery. Perhaps at some point you will wonder how much you could achieve if you dedicated a few minutes each day to reconnect with yourself, to recognize your worth and your strength. The answer lies in every movement, every conscious pause, in that calm that allows you to say to yourself, "Here I am, taking care of myself, trusting myself." That confidence is not a tomorrow issue, nor a distant prize. It is a gift you are giving yourself right now, at this very moment. Because someone like you, who decides to stop to nurture their body and spirit, deserves to live with the firm certainty that no path is too uncertain, nor any fall too deep, as long as there is still the will to get up, to continue to grow. Stay here, stay with yourself. Because this practice, more than an exercise, is a powerful and silent declaration. You deserve balance, you deserve care, you deserve to feel strong and confident with every step you take. And that, I assure you, is the beginning of a life where movement not only takes you to different physical places, but also to a horizon of infinite possibilities for your being.